It took me 1 year to make $10,000 a month in the car rental industry, the car rental business. But today I'm going to show you how to do it in the next 3 months. All right. I know this isn't some Turo side hustle. I help people start and scale their private car rental businesses because private car rentals is the best way to build a car rental business. Today, I'm going to show you why it's the best way. We're going to go through how to start and scale your business step by step. So you clicked on this video because you wanted to see your step by step. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do the step by step without any further delay. Let's get right into the video. And if you watch till the very end, you will know exactly how to get your car rental business from where it is right now to $10,000 a month. And it's actually super easy. Boom. So step one, the first thing that you need to do is you need to figure out a system for buying cars. I'm going to tell you my system. What I do is that I buy cash cars under $5,000, and I find these cars on places like Car Gurus and Facebook Marketplace. This allows me to skip the dealership, to skip the financing nonsense, and to be able to buy cars quickly, pick them up, and get them rented within the next 7 days. This is going to be crucial for you. So you go on your Facebook Marketplace, you go into your facebook.com, go to Marketplace, search your vehicles criteria, and look for cars under $5,000 and look for cars that are 2013 and up. Now, this is a preference thing. For me, I don't like my cars to be too old. Why? Because if the cars are too old, I think that there's a drop off in the amount of customers that it can get. However, every market is different and everybody has different preferences. So completely up to you how you want to do it. Boom. Now, once you identify the vehicles, the most important thing is to first negotiate. I always negotiate, even if the car is in my price range, because I'm an asshole. I always undercut the current price it's at. I always do it because for me, it's not about how much I'm willing to pay. It's about how much the other person is willing to accept. So you need to understand that people will accept less, right? So you always cut down. I always go $1,000 under, and then they will tell me no more than this price. And at least I've gotten, $300, $400, $500 off at the very minimum. And that helps me buy the vehicles for extremely cheap. I bought cars $4,200, $4,000, $4,500, $3,600. You buy a car for $3,600. Think about that. All right, cool. Now that you've identified the vehicle, the next step for you is to go and meet the seller. Now, this is a crucial part, and don't skip this because you need to know whether the vehicle is in good mechanical condition. So you need to either take a mechanic or you need to understand how to do this. And most people are not going to understand how to do it. Most people don't spend their entire life in body shops and mechanic shops. So I would recommend finding a mechanic, a local mechanic. You can actually find one on Facebook Marketplace that does pre-purchase inspections, right? Pre-purchase inspections, and they have them simply go with you. You will have to pay them. It might cost you anywhere from $50 to $100. However, that's money well spent because if you are able to avoid buying a shitty car, you can save $3,000, $4,000 and over. So think about it like insurance. So you take the mechanic with you. He's gonna do all the inspection on the vehicle to make sure it's in good mechanical condition. However, the vehicle may not be perfect, right? There may be, I think anything that has to do with the body, I accept because that's body damage that can be fixed pretty easily. But anything with engine and transmission issues, completely avoid. That's the most expensive part of the car. All right. And unless you're willing to spend an extra $3,000 to $4,000 on that car, do not take it with engine and transmission issues. Do you hear me? I'm talking to you. All right. Boom. So now that you've identified the car, you've taken a mobile mechanic, and you've determined this is the car that you want to buy, you go ahead and pull the trigger. Very important. The reason why I keep tapping this is because it keeps turning off. So I'm going to keep tapping it so that it doesn't turn off so you guys can hear me. All right. So you purchase the car, and as soon as you purchase the car, you take the car and you go and get the car registered and take pictures, right? Take good quality pictures inside and outside of the car. Make sure that the car looks appealing. Your pictures look appealing so that people actually want to sit in the car. Take care of anything that's wrong with the car in the inside. So anything like bad smells, any bad, anything that looks wrong with the car. So in terms of spills and damage to the interior, when that cause the car to look unappealing, just take care of that. Make sure the car looks good. Make sure that you would want to sit in the car so that other people actually want to sit in the car because they're going to sit in the car for a long time with what I'm about to teach you. All right, cool. So boom, now you have your pictures. You can start listing the car, right? And the place you list the car, believe it or not, is Facebook Marketplace. That's right. We're going to buy the car on Facebook Marketplace and then we're going to list it back on Facebook Marketplace. I know it might not make any sense at all, but it makes complete sense when you do it because it's going to work. All right. And then in your listing description, you're going to put that the car is for rent and you're going to put your target customer. For me, we focus on the gig economy workers. That's why we buy the cars the way we do. So Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Amazon Flex. There's a whole bunch of apps and platforms like Roadie, right, that actually pay people a lot of money to deliver products and services. So you have to think about it, right? We live in a convenience economy. So these gig economy workers, they provide convenience and people pay money for convenience. And people tip for convenience too, especially if it's good quality service and convenience. All right, cool. So once that's done, your car is listed, you wait for the customers to inflow. In the meantime, you want to go get trackers and kill switches installed in the vehicles. Very important. Places like Gold Star by Spirion or TrackHawk GPS, you can put a tracker and a kill switch in the car. It's a remote kill switch. Very important. This helps you prevent your car from getting stolen. We don't get our cars stolen. If your car is stolen, it's game over. Why do you want your cars to be stolen? So put that in there. Don't be cheap. Pay for it and put it in there. All right. Okay, cool. Now you understand. All right. Now that your trackers or kill switches in it, in the meantime, people are hitting you up. You want to create some type of form, or a way to capture the leads information so that you can reach back out to them and follow up with them. Once you reach back up and follow up with them, you can go ahead and start running your background check. You run a background check. You can use places like Intellius or Public Data, and then you can use Stripe Identity. So Stripe.com, you can set up for a payment processing account. It's a merchant account essentially, and you can also do driver's license checks, believe it or not, which is kind of cool, right? It's kind of awesome. I love that feature on Stripe. So you do your driver's license checks. You do your background checks. Once they pass your standards, you have to set the standards. You're the business owner. Don't ask me, oh, what should I look for? Set your standards, all right? I don't let anybody with a felony in my cars. I don't let anybody who's stolen things before in my cars because once a thief, always a thief, right? It's like when people say once a hoe, always a hoe, but that's a whole different conversation. All right, so now you have your background check, your driver license check. Now you can put them in the cars. You make sure that you have your car rental software where you can send them car rental agreements. You can send them invoices, connect your car rental software to your Stripe account. You can send them invoices. They can pay you. They can pay you within their card, their anything, Cash App, Zelle, whatever payment you want to take, whatever secured payment you want to take. Keep that in mind, secured, that they can't do, they can't pull the money out. They can't do chargebacks, any of that nonsense. So make sure it's secure. And again, you have to determine that. You're the business owner. Make the decisions, right? Don't ask me. Because in some places, Cash App is safe. In other places, Cash App is not safe. All right. So whatever payment you want to take, and then boom, yeah, that's your step-by-step guide right there. You can do that tomorrow. You can go buy the car tomorrow and do it right now and go pick up a couple cars, especially if you have the cash. If you don't have the cash, you can finance it, right? Go get a credit card, a business credit card. All you need is like $15,000 credit card. You can buy 3 cars. And with 3 cars, if each car brings in $1,000 a month, that's $3,000 a month. Most people make that from their jobs. You can make that from 3 cars. So what are you waiting for? Go do that today. Like and subscribe to the channel for more. And I'll see you in the next video. Let's go.